Good morning. Good morning, y'all. It's Aries season. Listen, guess who got their energy back? Listen, I was tired yesterday. I was tired. I told y'all yesterday I was tired, okay? But I'm woke today, okay? I'm up today. I am energized today. You hear me? So I got up, honey. Beat this face, honey. Laid these edges, honey. And I got a word. I got a word. I have a word. Okay? I mean, I feel like $1,000,000. Y'all, I literally was in the bed before 8 last night. I mean, I go to bed pretty early anyway. I'm in bed pretty early. I may not go to sleep, but I'm in the bed pretty early. But last night, I believe I was asleep before 8. I believe I was. Now, I woke up a couple times throughout the night, like normal. Because I didn't get out the bed till after 8. So it's like this morning. But you know what? When God is working, I don't question it. That's how I get a lot of my downloads. And that's how I get, my messages from God. Maybe he knew I needed to be well rested because I don't know what's ahead of me. He know what's ahead of me. Okay? I don't know what's ahead of me. So, I just take it for what it's worth. And I got my rest. And I feel good today. Okay? So I'm bringing forth a good word. Okay? But anywho, I'm going to get to a certain part in the video. If it runs too long, I'll cut it off and start a new one, whatever. But I do have a separate message. I never do. I'm still trying to figure out with the message, and I've been asking Spirit, like, okay, so should I make this message for just the males? Like, because it is a song that I want to play a part of the song, like I did yesterday. But I want to play a part of the song, and there's a message to go along with it, okay? But there is just one message, and it's going to help somebody. It's going to help somebody. The message is going to help somebody, okay? Separately from the one with the song. But I still can't figure out if it fits for you, if it fits for you, if you flip flop how the story, because I hate doing like all of my readings, my messages, I don't know. Ooh. But anyway, all of my messages, they're for both sex. They're not, gender specific. If it fits your situation, it fits your situation, okay? So I just deliver the message, but this message, I was just trying to figure out if I wanted it to be, but I guess it's going to go, if it fits for you, it fits for you, okay? Because there's some women that's just, they're a woman, but they really, that's why I don't really even say that men are dogs, because if that's the case, then some women are dogs too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very careful with my verbiage. It's some women that are dragging men right now. Okay? Dragging. Yeah. So if it fits, it fits. But this is how I'm going to help you with this message right here. Okay? It's a new season. Literally. Okay? So I need everybody to know it's a new season. God finna wake a lot of people up right now. Okay? He wanted y'all to wake up a long time ago, but he was like, all right, that's cool, We ain't gonna sweat it. We ain't gonna push the issue. Just when it's time, when reaping season comes, we just gonna give everybody what they need to be served. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna get something on a plate, but you'll be the one that's working 10 times as hard for a person that's working, maybe they putting in 2 times the work. You're putting in 10 times the work, but they're feasting and you have a small plate. See what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that, So I'm just going to help somebody, because This been on me. He want me to help somebody. Okay. Um, if you know, like for facts, that you've been slithering. I'm gonna just say slithering. Now, you would know if it's you. But if you're in denial and you don't know what slithering is, it's kind of just like playing both sides of the field. You know, just like say somebody came to you for advice on something that they got going on, or maybe they came to you, they wanted to use your shoulder, the crowd, and you seen potential for some gain in that you knew, you know, say somebody came to you and somebody is your homeboy or homegirl, but their person came to you and they wanted to talk, you know, and they wanted to tell you or wanted you to give them some, how should I handle this, and blah, 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 blah. You didn't play your role right. You didn't keep no loyalty to your friend or associate or somebody you've been knowing, or, you know what I'm saying? It was just a bad play. It was just, character-wise, it was a bad play. Like on some What Would Jesus too. You know, it was a bad play for you. So you use that play to your advantage. Now, you probably know that the person who was being inquired about, the friend, the associate, you know, that has no clue, you know, that you he-heing and ha-ha and, you know, giving the person they're on a break from or whatever, who's confided in you, you know they're somewhere in their emotions, in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? But you was just trying to look at something from your perspective, or maybe you were just jealous. Not necessarily of the people, but just of the situation, of the care, of the, you know, when this person put on a good front for you and you believe everything they say, like, oh, is this person really this caring? And they really are heartbroken, you know, so let me believe what it is that they have to say. Okay? So, okay, in your defense, that's all you were doing. But then it got to a place to where it went too far. You as a friend or an associate or whatever, your person was, you know, this person was in a relationship with this person. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't get both sides of the story. You never reached out to the friend or associate. Such and such, you know, was inquiring about you, or they came to me about you, you know, and, you know, is everything cool? I mean, well, is there anything you would want me to, since the person talking to me, even though you're my friend or associate, is there anything you want me to add into the conversation, or, you know, how you want me to go about it? Never reached out, okay? So what I'm telling you is, let's cut the whole story and fast forward to the end. It's something that's called blocking your blessings, okay? Because not only did you not know that the person who was coming to you with a sob story to try to go ahead, you know, came with that bone, like I mentioned in one of the other videos, they come to you with a bone because they came first with the bone, so it makes it true. Now, since you fell into that, instead of going about things the way you should have gone about things, now you just blocked your blessing, because that friend and associate that you don't know nothing about the situation and you don't know how God was handling the situation, that person had already blocked their blessing. But now, since you're on their train and that person is now your best friend, since you're on that side of things, you're going to have to get yours blocked too. So you may still get what is, you know, you may still get what you work hard for. You're going to have to work very hard for it. You got a lot of, I just hit my elbow. You got a lot of working to do. Okay? You got a lot of, okay, this is the help. You're going to have to go back to that friend, that associate, that you may have been, too friendly with their person. Sneakingly being too friendly with their person. Only God knows how far something went, but that was the play. But you're going to have to face that person and let them know what you did. You're going to have to. Because it was the whole thing, that if that friend or associate's name ever came up out of your mouth in any part of the conversations that you and this friend, your new best friend, has had, you're going to have to go back, because you don't even know what they got to face. But you're going to have to go back, and you're going to have to face that person whose name that y'all swapped and was talking about, or whatever the case, and you believe their story and not your associate, your friend that you've known for decades. You're going to have to go back and face that person and let them know what's up. And maybe, you won't have to work 10 times as hard for the things that you want in these next coming years, because it's going to be a long road. You're going to see people, because until something gets exposed in certain situations, nothing can move forward in your life. Nothing. It stays right there until you reveal what it is. And then once you reveal, you either going to work super extra hard to try to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish your whole life and be stuck in that energy because you didn't want to reveal. Because if you don't want to reveal it, then you're still trying to snake somebody. And the thing is to no longer slither. Okay? So you're going to still have to go back and face your demons and let somebody know what's up. And there may be an apology due there. You know what I'm saying? Because God is a just God. And if you are a person who believes in God, you know how this works. Okay? That's why I don't lie. That's why I don't cheat. That's why I don't steal. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands clean. Don't let nobody just keep coming to you with no mess. And don't believe it. Because now what? Now all these months later, who is showing harvest? And who was more set up to have a harvest by now, but they're just now putting seeds in the ground, or trying to, if they have any of their financial blessings left to invest. Watch your investments. That's the word. Watch your investments. Okay? So, listen, that's a word. Like, you have wronged somebody, you have slithered in somebody's life, and you don't slither around somebody, or you trying to slither out the way because you got a good feeling that stuff hitting the fan, and you don't want to be a part of it. If you can't save nobody else, you better go try to save yourself. Not selfishly, though. But if you got kids, come on now. People starting to see stuff happen all around them. They don't even know why. But I guarantee you, if something just drastic is happening, and you know that you're not the best person at heart, and you know that you've been doing some foul stuff, that's the first thing gonna cross your mind. But usually when things happen to those who are good, because things happen to good people as well, but when things happen to people who are good, God got to throw stuff up in the air so he can show you their character and what they stand for. He wants you to leave that alone. He don't want you to block your own blessings fooling around attached to the wrong person that he finna give the business to. He finna give them their tea. He finna give them what's due to them. But now if you in cahoots with the person that's getting what's done to them, and now you trying to slither out the way, it don't happen that way. It doesn't. So you might well get your sneakers on, lace them up. I don't know how many doors you got to knock on to let whoever know what, because maybe you've been slithering for years. Because you're going to see people continuously being sick around you, or losing their jobs around you, or losing their life around you, or losing their possessions around you. They can't get ahead. They stay in a struggle. You're going to see everybody attached to you. You're going to see that not only you, or sometimes it's not even you that gets the direct hit. Things are allowed to happen to those that you love. Okay? You only can, like, when it comes to me, I know I have to stay a good person because I have to cover my children. So I can't be out here doing this and that and the third. I have to cover my children. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that and feel good about it at the end of the day and when I rise in the morning is if I know I'm walking right with God. Not being perfect, but I'm aware that he sees all, he knows all. And he don't like no foul, funky stuff. He don't like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do all of this foul, funky stuff and then go walk up in a church and then you can fake break it to somebody that you're so perfect and upright. That ain't he despises that the most. So he got to shine some light on some stuff. Okay? So listen. I'm going to say this again. Okay? Keep your eyes peeled back. Because I'm telling you, God is fed up. He fed up. He's so done. It's ridiculous. He don't bring on everything, but he allows things to happen. If he doesn't intend for something to happen, it won't. It's simple. It will not happen. If he doesn't allow it to happen, it won't happen. No matter how many attempts somebody put on your life, no matter what somebody tries to do to you, no matter how somebody tries to, slander your name or defame your character, no matter how they try to do it, I promise you, it's going to skip right over that person and you finna get hit with it. Your character going to be exposed. Your intentions are going to be exposed. And that's why I always tell people to mind your business. Don't work so hard on trying to knock down the next person. Work so hard on trying to build you up so can't nobody knock you down. It's what somebody want to say. You already done said it. You done said it about yourself. If you feel some kind of way about this, or, don't let nobody come tell you, oh, your baby mother cheating on you, or your baby ain't yours. And you already know. Oh, I already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you need to go about life. Like, don't be so blind when God already told you a thing. Just because you didn't share it with the world that you know it, does not mean it's not known. Y'all got to stop walking around here, slithering around here, thinking other people don't know your stuff. Because they do. I'm telling you, they do. So whoever you owe something to, I said something in the video. I can't even remember what month it was. It probably was October. October or November. God Saving Time. That's the name of the video. It's 2 parts. Or it's 2 of them. Well, anyway. God Saving Time is the video. Go back and watch it on my channel. But in the video, it's saying that certain things, the devil will hold certain things over your head. And fear is from the devil. Okay, you're not supposed to be fearful. You're not supposed to fear anything, anyone, any place, anything. But the very thing you fear is what's going to be used against you. So go ahead and put your shit out there. Excuse my language. Put it out there. I'm not just saying, hey, go live on Facebook and tell your business in a negative light. No, I'm not saying that. But you could secretly go to whomever's, get whomever's phone number. You know what I'm saying? Try to reach out to them. Hey, can we have lunch? Or if you know where they live, go see if they're busy at home. And you have other ways that you can let be known what needs to be known. So that chokehold that you in right now and you're going to stay in is released. And then, because the same thing you're trying to avoid going through, you're still going to have to go through. That was the message in that video. You're still going to have to go through it either way. Stop trying to avoid the conflict. The only way a person can avoid the conflict is not putting themselves in some mess to begin with. And you know it's mess when you sign up for it. If you really know that you're sitting up here doing something you're not supposed to be doing with somebody you're not supposed to be doing it with, because they really do have a real live connection with somebody else, but you don't know that the person they're connected to is connected to God, and you are enticing or motivating or, just plain old, just this person just feels the need to try to, it's becoming, this is their relationship being that you in the mix. It's going away. It's disappearing. If you know you had a hand in that and that person was in something with somebody that has a connection to God and they have a connection to higher power and they don't wrong nobody or do nobody wrong, so the divine is automatically on their side. So if anything that's done to them that is wrong and unjust, it will be paid back. You either gonna have to, so your choices are, you're gonna give this person what's due to them, which is confession and apology, or you're gonna have to deal with the way God does it. And the way God does it is gonna probably be messy. And somebody gonna post about it all on social media, all your stuff out there for the world to see. Now you done became a meme for the world to see, the laughing stock the rest of your life. You a joke, and you still gonna block your blessings and your prospering. So y'all start straightening up and being good, man. Don't be hating on the next person. I don't understand why people hate on people, because everybody has the same amount of time in a day. And everybody has made mistakes. I've made plenty. I've made plenty of mistakes. But I know how to ask God for forgiveness. And I know how to move forward in life and take the mistakes I've made and apply them so that my harvest multiplies. Okay? But I do know the type of mistakes I don't do is harming and hurting another individual. Facts. You can't go look up and find anybody walking this earth to tell you that Sonya did something that was so unjust. Sonya did something that really hurt them. It was out the blue. You gave Sonya the world. Sonya just shit on you. You can't find nobody to say that. Nobody. And if they did, they lying. So that may be the situation that I'm talking about. I'm just saying, okay? So listen, don't hate on nobody. Keep your eye on your prize. Keep your eye on your bag. Keep your eye on your dream. Okay? All will be made well. You won't have to worry about it as long as you walking right. Long as you walking right. And I'm telling you, going to show up at church is not going to save you from hell's fire. It's not going to save you from that. You got to have a real connection to God. And you got to be willing to take what he gives you because of what you're putting out to other people. Okay? Okay. Well, all right. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Bye.